Bam. We're live. Whoo! Take the old swig of the Castro oil before we get this thing started. Can you guys hear me okay? It's been a minute. Just fired up the computer. Just got back home. 12 hours in the car. My goodness. My goodness. How do I get my nose around this? The Castro oil. A little dedication. A little Castro. TDC Mercantile. Damn. Normally I have a paper towel here to wipe the old face with after swigging it. Been a while, I know. It feels like forever, doesn't it? Holy shit, I missed you guys. My wife's like, where are you going? I said, podcast. She's like, what the fuck? I said, yeah, podcast. How is everything? How's the audio? It's been a minute. Computer was off for like 12 days, 10 days. How long have I been gone? This show's a slam dunk today. This show is a slam dunk. TDC. Just ripping on Dave for a minute. Where is where I wanted to see if I could get Andrew to come on with me tonight. Because I couldn't get Souza. Let me see. What if I send Hillary? I'll just send him a link. What do you think he just shows up? Bam. Link sent. All right. Here we go. You guys ready for this shit? Let me say hi. Rambler, what's up, dude? I never heard Dave Castro triggered and saying F-bombs. Oh, is that what happened today? I haven't heard it yet. Ernie Garza, good night later. Fine, be that way. Mr. 12 Daily Doses. At first thought 24.2 is boring. I stand corrected. Great wad. Oh, fuck. I didn't put my score in. 4 rounds for Sevi. 4 rounds. 2 single unders, 1 double under for Sevi for 4 rounds. I was hurt. I know, it's nothing to brag about. Let me see. What if I send Souza a link? No. I think he might be asleep or at work or something. All right. All right. All my text messages are catching up. Asymmetric ears, what's up? Tone only matters with your own kids. Fine, I hear you. A little Dave Castro joke. Why am I awake? David Masella. I don't know. Good question. You want to hear me chop some shit up. The Ridgeline Realtor, Colorado Living, was just watching the old episode with Taylor 2 years ago. Come a long way. Yeah, crazy. I think I did that in Lake Tahoe. Sevi, hi, Brea. We missed you. Oh, good. I don't remember ever seeing you in the comments. Well, nice to see you. Glad you missed me. Good to meet you. Chris Giles. Taylor versus the World is so good when you having a love-in podcast with JR and Taylor. JR. Oh, dude, they have that show. They don't want me fucking up that show. That show gets better numbers than my show. What is that show? Shut Up and Scribble. They don't want any of my toxic shit over there. I guess I could have them on my show. Sean Sullivan, what up, Sevi? How good? How? I mean, everyone's showing up, right? How good is Taylor? How good is JR? JR just killing it. Everyone's killing it. I made this post talking to my camera. I haven't posted it. Energy. I just love believing in people and then watching them run with it. You know what I kind of see this show as. In California, they have these marijuana plantations, and then you hire kids, and then they come and cut the weed down for you. And at the end of the day, they have what's called scissor hash. I think that was the term that Souza taught me. I'd never heard that before. But you got hash on your fingers and hash on the scissors, and you can wipe it all off and take it home with you, right? They pay you like whatever, $20 an hour, and then they give you whatever ball of hash you got on your fingers. And some of these motherfuckers just go throw the ball of hash away and then try to steal a bag of weed. And it's like, Not this group that I roll with. They leverage everything. I just love being around people who just leverage the shit out of this show. Taylor B. Jason. No, that's not true. Is that true? Sean Sullivan. I love Shut Up and Scribble. All right. I know someone's watching it. The numbers are great. Okay. No, Hopper is still an HWPO athlete for legal purposes. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, enough of that. Okay, here. Let's get the show started. It's the Dave Castro week in review. What week is it? I don't know what today is. March 11th, 2024. 24.2 criticism weights open criticism announce in opens my 24.2 results something about 18-year-olds. God, I hope that's legal. I'm going to move his speed up to 1.25. Why does Dave's voice sound like that? Because I play him at 1.25. Dave, here we go. Chris Giles. Dave full on flirts with Hiller every week. Yeah, totally. I know that's what's funny. Some people don't even see it. It's so weird, people's perception. The victim class really doesn't understand what's going on here. Listen, that last week when he's like, "Hey, we're not going to promote that shit," although I heard it's really good because he's a dick, and it's like, wait, I mean, you guys saw what you just did right there, right? You ever had a girlfriend or a friend who like you're spending time with them and they're complaining to you don't spend enough time with them? Like, get rid of that person. Dave's doing the opposite here. PSYOP. Sevon, did you add Haley on Snap yet? Snap. Did you add Haley on Snapchat? I don't have Snap. Come on, dude. Who is that? Let me see your profile pic. I pulled you way too fast. What are you, a 12-year-old girl? Oh, well, yes, you are. Okay. Emmeline Voorheis. Add her on Snap. Come on. Emmeline, I'm an adult. Okay, guys, here we go. I hope I don't get too I hope I don't get too riled up. I was going to say wild up. Here we go.
4 week in review at Abby V6832. Hi, Dave. Thoughts about the hate 24.2 is getting and the open in general. Thanks for all you do.
The hate 24.2 is getting. Is it getting hate? I didn't think it got any hate. 24.1, the show was a little wonky, right? With them kind of faking that workout, but 24.2 is, I mean, is it getting hate? What's the hate? Well, we'll find out, I guess. Here we go.
The hate 24.2 is getting doesn't bother me at all. And on one side, I would say, and I use this term with caution, but it's a vocal minority. And actually,
a vocal minority, yeah. Yes, lots of hate. Why? But I mean, come on, listen. John Young dumped all over it because in the big picture, he doesn't think it's a good open. Yeah, I'm not. No, that doesn't even count as hate. 24.2 is great.
The vocal minority of it, the minority of it just happens to be some really loud athletes who have big platforms. And why I say that is because my experience with it from all the interaction I'm having with individuals and people, and even in my comments, is way more overwhelmingly supportive, and people like it and enjoy it.
I don't think Rich complained about 24.2, did he? Did Rich? Yeah, Danielle Brandon had that post, but dude, come on. Listen. You can't possibly take that seriously. Hi. Well, I put myself in like you regular mortal shoes, and it's just not good when I put myself in your guys' shoes. Come on, that is not hate. Come on. Listen, it didn't even make it into a post. It's a story. When people criticize in the story, that's just anything in the story is nonsense. Like, you got something to say it in a post.
So I've heard, the Rich stuff, the Danielle stuff, seen a couple other things. But again, like that.
What was Rich saying? Rich said something about it being the same or boring. Rich alluded to it. Listen, those are two great workouts. Those are two of the best open workouts ever. Let's see what 3 is before we judge the whole thing as a comprehensive whole. Those were insane workouts. They're great.
And that's a very small segment of what I'm seeing and what people are saying to me about it and how I feel about it. So hate in general, like, I've done this job for almost 20 years. From the earliest days of just being involved with CrossFit, we got a ton of fucking hate because of what we were, and we were so different at the time, and no one was training like us. So even in that phase, just even before the games, just being engaged with CrossFit, the world of hate and the world of people talking shit about us was very prevalent and persistent. Then once you created the games, and as that grew, the world of criticism and hate, or whatever you want to call it, criticism necessarily isn't hate. There's definitely a different line. You use hate. I'm going to stay with that word hate. Was part of it from the early days all the way till now. So I am very conditioned to dealing with it, or to not dealing with it. The way I handle it is, I hear it and then just move on. I just look forward. There's no reason to look backwards or to dwell on things, because it'll just make you go crazy. There is criticism. So to use the word criticism, there is constructive criticism that people can give, and there's a way to do that. And then there is definitely hate. Now, to take it back, to go full circle to even those early CrossFit days, if you wanted to get an audience, or if you wanted to get attention and you were outside of the CrossFit sphere and you were called a traditional strength and conditioning coach, talk shit about CrossFit. And if you talk shit about CrossFit, you'd get a lot of eyeballs, you get a lot of engagement.
Anyway, any questions yet? I'm flowing with them. Yeah. That's the whole thing, right? How CrossFit injured me. How CrossFit's lame. How CrossFit's not really exercise. All that shit. Remember shit? And those are just fucking magnets for viewers, for the haters. How CrossFitters don't really do pull-ups. All that shit. I'm with them.
Then eventually that even grew to people within CrossFit. So people within CrossFit were feeling, not within CrossFit HQ, but within the CrossFit community, they weren't getting attention, or they weren't getting the due acknowledgement for their efforts that they needed. So even people from within the community then started talking shit about CrossFit.
By the way, that happened very early. Right coming out of the 2007 games, there were already athletes complaining that they weren't getting enough attention. So that's been early too. Like, people complain and hate, and they want attention. I think that so far I'm on board. We good? Anyone? Okay.
Or HQ, or the community, or the methodology. And what did that do? Draw a lot of attention to them. Now, even fast forward where we are now, if you want to get clicks, if you want to get engagement, if you want to get a lot of people looking at what you're doing or what you're saying, guess what? It's a tried and true method. Talk shit about CrossFit, or talk shit about those running it, or talk shit about what we're doing, or talk shit about the methodology. You look at
I kind of see what he's saying there, but I don't think Rich or I don't think Rich or Danielle are talking shit to get clicks or views. I don't know. Call me naive. I don't think they are. Jonathan Ortega, I think 24.2 is amazing. Yeah, it's fucking. It was both those workouts were outstanding. I'm gonna do it just for normal training. Yeah, me too. And that first one. Those are like great, like just lifetime workouts. Mason Mitchell, Hiller's secret sauce. I'd put Hiller on the harsh criticism side at most. I would definitely not call him a hater. Haters are kind of obvious. I don't know. I do not think of Hiller as a hater in the slightest.
Rich on his podcast, like taking the jabs or wherever he was, that he did with it. Hey, it succeeded. It got everything he wanted. It got the clickbait he wanted. It got the engagement. I'm talking about it. People are talking about it. It's the same model, the same method that was going on 15 years ago that I'm completely used to and trained through experience to deal with. You look at Hiller accusing all these athletes of using steroids or doing the videos he does. It's sensationalized. It's going after us, and it's incredibly appealing to a large segment of people. So the playbook, the play is really old and something that's been around for a long time. And it's just like, oh, here it goes again. And hey, guess what? In 6 months, in a year,
hey, listen,
2 years,
when you're
10...
complaining about something as subjective as the workout, I mean, there's a difference between complaining about the workout and saying, "Hey, you guys said you guys didn't put the weights on the bar, right?" Like last year at the Open, when they had the weights wrong and two world-class athletes did the workout, that there's no matter what you said, you weren't hating. I don't think you're allowed to say whatever you want at that point. The window opens wide open. You could be like, you know what I mean? I mean, when Justin and Ellie's dog ran into Seth Rollins while he was doing whatever 14 point whatever that was 24.2. I said either euthanize the owner of the dog. That's supposed to be a joke. That's not supposed to be hate. And if anyone thinks that's hate, then that's on you. That's just funny talk. But I get it. A lot of self-important people out there. Sorry for the dog. What for? Because he got hit by the rope? Who gives a shit? Oh, look what the cat drug in. Hi.
Hello.
You've been very hard to get a hold of today.
You called me 2 hours ago and my phone didn't alert me of that.
Fucking A. Take the phone back. Am I a high
Hope that
maintenance
wasn't
friend,
yours.
Andrew?
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't say so.
Feel like it. Okay, good. Hey, have you watched this Dave Castro weekend review? Oh,
Yeah.
Hillary, your internet's
Dude,
fucked,
look.
I think.
I turned this on. This is how I found out. I turned you on my TV.
Oh shit.
And Alexis goes, "Hey, turn that on. What is that?" And then I went to my phone and I saw you sent me a link and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Hey, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, would you call yourself a hater?
No.
Do you do things? Hateful things to get clicks and views?
I ask things that I don't think many people would want to ask. And I try to look at things from a perspective that many don't, I believe.
What about like I was using the example of last year when they put the wrong weights on the bar and like we all jumped on it and had a field day with it. That's not. I don't think that's hating.
We were aggressively pointing that out, but that wouldn't fit the hole I was trying to put what I was doing in there. Because I think a lot of people do that.
Yeah, it's a feeding frenzy for us as the media. It's just fun.
Yeah. And I don't think there was very much of that done the way we do it. I don't know, maybe even while you were over there. I mean, there was no one on the outside with as large of a platform as, I mean, the one that you've got or I've got yelling about it, right?
Right.
It'd be like comment sections.
Do you think Froning, Froning and Vandersloot and Rory and Mr. DeChico, do you think that they were being critical in order to get attention and clickbait views, or do you think they were just having a conversation?
I think they were probably just having a conversation.
We do know people on the outside though who do hate on CrossFit just for the sake of getting views.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking about like a CrossFit and steroid video or what?
No, I'm just who for you personally? No, I know I can think of people who are on the outside who hate on CrossFit just to get fucking 1,000 comments in their comment section. You know what I mean?
I really don't think I know very many people who do that on purpose.
I can think of two. I can think of two.
Can you name them?
Tillander and Jillian Michaels. I would suggest that the harsh.
Well, Jillian for sure, right?
Yeah, you don't think Tillander makes videos just like? I mean,
I don't think he does it with the end goal being CrossFit gives me more engagement.
Oh, okay.
But maybe I'm wrong. Jillian Michaels, I bet she did.
Okay, let me scratch Tillander off. What about those girls who are like, "Oh my god, my CrossFit ruined me"?
Oh, like Mander. Simply Mander said that once.
Yeah,
Or
like,
maybe that's me. I don't know. Did Sporty Beth say that in a way?
or even Sporty Beth.
It's
You don't
just a
think she
topic,
does?
though.
I think
I
people
don't
do
think
it
she
and they
does
know
it
it gets.
for the-
I mean, I think people do it and they know it gets a lot of views. She makes a video. It's the world's most toxic, most toxic man in CrossFit. I almost gave myself the world's most toxic man title. And she sees how good it does. It's probably her best video she's ever made in terms of views. And you don't think that she sees that and is like, "Hey, I'm going to make more hate videos."
Well, she would have, and I don't think she did she? On you?
No, you're right. Maybe a couple more.
I really, oh God. Do you make things that you think are going to garner attention on
No.
purpose?
No.
I
Well,
do.
I want
totally do.
things. I want things to get attention, but I'm not like, before I walk in here, I'm not like, I'm going to say this in order to get attention.
Oh, so
I'm not
I'll
like,
legit
okay,
title it.
today I'm going to make a video. Like, I do this week in review because it's crazy engaging and it works and people like it and they get a lot of views. And I like laughing that it sometimes gets more views than Dave's
So
week in
yes.
review. Right.
So
But I'm
yeah,
not,
yeah.
right. But I'm not going to go out of my way to slam someone just to get views. Like, if you get slammed in a video, it's because I'm making a
I
video
do
and you
not
got
think
slammed.
that Beth Sport. I don't think Beth slammed you for views. I think she
Oh.
slammed you because she wanted to slam you.
Because she got paid to.
I think when Tellender does one on Greg, the way he did one on Greg, I think it's because he was doing one on Greg, not to get views.
All right. How about the CrossFit is dead? How about the whole CrossFit is dead? No, I think he does. I think Tillander's more of a YouTuber than a. I think Tillander has a little bit of rad shoes or rad and noble in him, meaning he's more about brand than he is his reporting.
I would agree with that, but not on that piece in particular.
Okay, fine. All right.
But in general, yeah, he is a total YouTuber.
Yeah. Whereas
And
I don't
now
think
he's a musician. Did you know that?
no, but that's cool. Maybe
He's on
maybe he's gonna
Spotify. He's decent.
maybe he's gonna find his thing. Yeah, maybe he'll find his thing. Like, your thing should take precedent over wanting to be a YouTuber. It's like saying, "Hey, I just want to be famous." Like, it's fucking bizarre to me.
People say that. We know people
Yeah,
who
I
have
know.
said that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I want to make
but
the world's tallest building. Oh, now I'm famous for making the world's tallest building. I'm more of that order. You can wear rads. They might be the greatest shoe ever for some people. I have no issue with that.
So does Bill Leahy, by the way. They said
So-
they're his favorite shoe.
So does Bella, Rios's chick.
Did she? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, she showed them to me. They look good on her.
We turned on a video before Alexa and I was cruising through YouTube. That's how we came across the weekend review, and we're like, oh shit. But before that, Alexis goes, what's with the life cycle of all these companies? Like, rads are the new thing, but she knew Nobles. What other shoes do you know? Reebok.
How about
Noble.
Wit? Wit's, I think Wit's gone.
What's gone?
Yeah, but they didn't have a shoe. And they are gone, yeah.
But that's
Okay.
supposed to
Can you hear this if I play this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, here we go.
Years. That stuff's still going to be here. It's just going to be different players. It's just going to be different people saying it and doing it. So,
What did you think about 24.2 as a workout?
From what perspective? I liked it. I didn't like doing it.
Yeah. Not
I'm not
the
a big fan of transition dependent workouts, if I'm being honest. I like 20-minute workouts. I don't mind that there was polling 2 weeks in a row. I think next week's workout is very important, and I don't like it when the transitions are that important. I think they could have done something where they would have made the work outweigh the transitions, like make the rows longer. Maybe 500-meter row, 25 deadlift, 100 double unders, and then all of a sudden it's not so much of a transition piece. But you can still make that 20 minutes.
Oh.
Right? 2 minutes on
Yeah,
the rower,
thank-
then 25
God.
deadlifts.
Yeah. Okay. And you know what? So for you, that may have been the same workout it was for me, because you just said a workout that maybe you would have gotten 4 rounds on, and I would have got 1 round on.
He did also say that, didn't he? And then did you go through the part where he responded to Daniel Brandon yet?
Oh, you've seen this? No. Okay. Here we go.
back to your original question, thoughts about the hate 24.2 is getting is not a surprise. Also, I will say this about, so that's big picture on that concept. Dialing into like this, I keep seeing this hinge argument. It's funny because people are focusing on like the similarities and not acknowledging the differences in the two. And the differences are fucking massive and significant. Even in the hinge, and arguably every fucking lower body movement we do, to include squat, there's a hinge going on in the movement, but I don't want to take it down that argument. And I don't even want to use the word hinge. Let's just say the pull is more what they're referring to here. The pulls are very similar. I'm sorry, not very similar. They're both pulls. They actually have, one's a barbell, one's a dumbbell. One workout is 6 or 7 minutes for those complaining the most about it. And even for me, it was 13 minutes. And then the second one is a 20-minute long effort. So the actual execution and the actual expression of the workouts, the two tests, are very in time domain, in number of movements, in rep scheme. a tremendous amount of differences between the two. Now, I will say this. People have always asked me what I thought about this workout at Wadapalooza.
Hi.
Me high?
Mihai? Oh, is that Mihai?
I am high.
She's eating rice.
Do you have any problem with the hinging shit? Like,
No.
yeah, I
Well, it'll depend on what the next week is, I believe.
right.
But
Do you have any problem? Are you one of those people? I mean, it's people have jumped on that bandwagon. It's the same shit, jumping, hinging. I'm just like, dude, to me, that's just bullshit. Like, I'm perfectly happy with the test. I think it's been broad and awesome.
Well, you did hear what he said there, though, right? Everyone's focused on how they're the same without really thinking about how they're different. I
Right.
thought that was pretty genius because I hadn't heard anybody talk about how they're different, but they're super different. The time domains, I mean, he said he was 13 minutes versus 20 minutes, even him, versus the elites who were 6 versus 20.
Don't we hinge all day, every day?
He also gave the nuance there that some people, when they squat, you could consider it a hinge as well. Like they're different, but there's a nuance there that he didn't want to dive into.
Ryan Stokes, after listening to Dave talk about this, makes me think sometimes he has no clue how to program, especially when some of the top strength and conditioning coaches critique the second week of hinging. Sometimes when I hear the top coaches talk, and I think Andrew's done a great job of this, I think we become very aware that the top coaches have no idea how to coach.
Like Fraser.
I didn't say that.
I did.
I think that it's been what were the snatches? What were the snatch numbers with the 50-pound dumbbell?
21, 21, 15, 15, 9, 9. It was 45 on each arm.
Yeah, the stimulus, I mean, I'm just a regular 51-year-old dude, but the stimulus I got from the dumbbell snatches was nothing like the stimulus I got from the combination of the deadlift and rower. Like, not even in the same world. I had not even close.
That's the important part, though. I still don't know if we've gotten to that point part, though.
I felt some weird shit in my legs getting off the rower and doing deadlifts that I haven't felt in all the times I've been doing CrossFit. It's
you
like,
look pretty bad after that, too. I don't know what you looked like after the first one, though.
I was fucking hurt.
After the first?
I was hurt after both of them. I know, but someone else told me I look like shit, too. I thought I looked good all hunched over and having trouble breathing. I look good face down, ass up.
Did Haley tell you that? in my show,
no, my
show
Grinder account got all blown up, though. What?
In my show at the end of the day, someone goes, "You got to coach Sevon to get him out of breath more than 3 times a year." I thought that was pretty funny.
Hey, Hiller tells me that 3 times a day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you got to do something more than 100 thrusters where you pause at the top every time and then force everyone else to do it with you.
Is there video of that somewhere?
Caleb put something up. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, how did you know that?
Well, and you told me.
All right, here we go.
You said you
I got the Froning pause at the top. You like that?
At the top of the rep overhead? I thought you meant you pause in the front rack. Oh, that's different. Oh,
no, I don't pause. I don't pause in the front rack.
I never got that. I always thought you paused at the bar on your shoulders.
No, fuck. No.
Oh, dude, that's nuts. That's cool. Okay,
no,
like that
wait. Maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. You do 100 without putting the bar down.
Correct.
But when I'm resting, I'm not resting in the front rack.
You rest overhead.
I don't rest overhead either. No, I put it in the crease of my hip and bend over like a baby.
Oh my God. It went from being way better to exponentially worse.
Okay, here we go.
Why didn't you just put the bar down then?
What do you think about that comment? Do you think that David? I mean, that's crazy to think that. I think this is a crazy comment. Mr. Stokes said
that he has no idea how to program.
Yeah.
I just want to know what lens Ryan's coming from.
Right.
And again, I'll say it for the third time. I know that you listened to some stuff before I came on here, and I don't know if he talks about who it's programmed for yet.
I don't remember hearing him say
that. He talks about how it's for people like you, not for people like whoever the elites that are talking think it's for.
I didn't quit the open. I just didn't put my score in. I got 4 rounds.
You didn't put your score in, dude?
No. I was driving today.
Don't
I
you
was
have
driving.
an executive assistant to do stuff for you like that?
Probably.
Yeah, his name is Souza. Souza, put my score in.
Snooza, put my score in. No.
He can't do that anymore.
He has access to my bank accounts, but not my CrossFit game account. Okay, here we go.
Or
He's
what I
actually a
thought about this
producer.
workout at the Rogue Invitational or any event. People always ask me about workouts at events. And I always respond with this, hey, or even people ask me about workouts within their gym. What do you think about this workout we did last week? Can you give me your assessment of it? And I'll say no. And here's why I will not give an assessment of a singular workout at any of those events or in a cycle of a series of workouts at a gym. This is how I respond. I say no, because without seeing the entire picture, I don't understand what the intent is or how it plays into the rest of the week for gym programming or the rest of the weekend for competitive programming. So you tell me a workout in isolation at Wadapalooza or the Rogue Invitational, and you want me to criticize it or you want me to give feedback on it. If I don't see that workout with the rest of the picture, I'm just being critical for the sake of being critical, and I don't understand what the programmer was trying to accomplish or how that fits into the piece of the puzzle for the entire competition. Same fucking thing here in the open. Same thing with the open. You have to see the whole thing, and I understand you won't know the complete picture.
Duh.
Duh.
But even if you haven't seen the whole picture, I still think those are both incredible workouts.
And they're very different.
And they're very different.
Did he talk about I don't think he did talk about this yet. I shouldn't have watched this. That's what I'm gathering. Hey, off of that though, the Rogue Invitational this year, I made a video about how I think Tia should have won because the workouts completely skewed it to somebody like Laura. And I think that when they change one implement a workout because it's raining or whatever's going on, and they don't look at the whole picture, it can mess up the whole thing. And I think that happened at Rogue, and maybe Dave can look at that as a whole. And each workout change made sense, but when you change them as a competition, it really skewed it.
Right. We saw the same thing. Was it alpaca or something 2 years ago in the rain?
Correct. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, listen, look at this, Ryan.
And he wasn't there.
Seth, you're right. CrossFit is a class-based methodology. That's like just not even remotely true. I've coached it for 15 years. I'm just saying that something should have been better than deadlifts.
Shoulder to overhead.
Shoulder to overhead would have been better than deadlifts. I don't think CrossFit's a class-based methodology. We're going to get way off subject here. I could easily argue that it's
class-based.
I don't know, but I could argue it's an individually based that's been forced into a class-based situation.
Oh. I don't know how would making it shoulder to overhead make it less class-based, unless he means something different by class-based.
So he's saying that you do 300 meters on the row, and then you do something shoulder to overhead, and then you do jumping rope. No, dude, I love
10 shoulder overhead or something.
Ryan,
yeah.
you didn't love that stimulus of the deadlift rower? I thought that was fucking genius. I loved it.
And maybe people would have loved it more had there not been dumbbell snatches on week 1.
All right.
Hey, I'm sticking with the workout I just made up. 500-meter row, 25 deadlift. Even make it 135 at that point. Everyone's saying it's too light. Make it lighter and just up the reps.
And
25.
how many jump rope?
100 or 50.
Okay.
But 100 would make sense with the numbers given. And then all of a sudden the rounds are more like 3.5 minutes for people cruising, maybe 2:45.
I'm going to try that workout that you just said.
Oh no. I'll do it too.
I need 40 minutes though to get through the jump ropes.
It'll be the 10K equivalent of this workout.
God, how long will it take me? I bet you I'll get good at double unders if I have to do 100 in a row. I might actually learn them.
Blow your Achilles out.
No, I'm strong.
Will you wear your Savage ones this time?
If I didn't know better, I would think I did CA peptides.
Ooh.
My tendon strength is fucking ridiculous.
Till this Thursday, but the criticism should really be saved until or the criticism, if they want to be done intelligently, should be given with seeing the entire picture of what the test is. And at this point, there's 2, and they're similar, the hinge. And there's still another piece to this that needs to be played out before I'll really listen to the criticism as a total representation of what we did. That was a long time. I talked a long time on that. At Catherine Quen 3618. Hi, Dave. Interested to understand the methodology and how the weights are chosen for women in open workouts. 21.2 men's weight seem very light in comparison to what men typically deadlift. The women's weight, however, we're heavier considering the average female deadlift we usually see. If guys are one repping 330 on average and women 190 on average.
Guys are repping 330 on average. What fucking
Yeah.
planet is that bitch on?
And also, those numbers are way off too. And I think she's. I don't know who this person is or why
That's
she's
the
making
thing.
this
That's
comment.
John Young's female alter ego right there.
the better at repping 330.
Hey, so I rode the assault bike for 50 calories. Then I did 100 thrusters with 45-pound bar without putting the bar down. And then there were like 12 people in the garage, and we had a deadlift competition. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, you told me about that too.
Yeah, I tied Caleb's girlfriend, his wife.
Oh, yeah, she's
His chick.
strong. She
Yeah,
beat me in horse.
Oh, she did in basketball?
Yeah.
I tied her.
And
295.
I beat her in the Rubik's Cube, though.
Oh, you did solve the Rubik's Cube, huh? What was your time?
You deadlifted 295?
Yeah, and I stopped. I didn't even go. When it went to 315, I was like, I should.
For
Or
10,
no,
you did it?
No, just one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were doing sets of 10.
No, just the guy at the end. That old guy at the end did fucking 10 with 315. That was crazy.
Are you avoiding the old guy's name?
Yeah, I probably just shouldn't say his name. He's top secret shit.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, he's strong. He's built.
This girl has no idea what she's talking about and must also not have strong deadlift if she thinks 125 is heavy for women. What's wrong with 295? I felt my background a little bit and I felt good. I was like, all right, I'm good.
There was a point in 2017 or 2018 where I had a whole bunch of rather high level women, and I'm like, you guys are not using 125 ever again. They're all using 135. So arguably 125 is too light. And I've always thought that the reason it's programmed and stuff like this is so you can just throw a 45 on the bar. Because a women's bar is 35 plus the 90 is 125. It should be 135, but then you got to put fives on too.
What was it in this in for the open?
125, which is just the 45s on the bar.
Yeah, it should have been
It's
heavier.
just cleaner.
It should have been 35.
And they didn't care about cleaner when they made the bar 100 pounds on the 369 thruster chest to bar ladder. That was.
I don't think there should be a woman's bar.
You think they should use the men's bar?
Yeah, I just think that there should be one bar. I think the women's bar is just so people have to spend more money buying bars.
No, dude, their hands are smaller. It makes a big difference. You've grabbed one, right? Yeah.
God, I always feel sorry for a guy. When I shake a guy's hand and his hand's smaller than mine, a piece of me dies.
What size shoe do you wear?
8.
8?
Yeah.
I think there's a correlation between hand and foot size, right?
I don't know. Is there? Does Colton have giant hands? Colton's a size 11.
I'm a 10.5. He's an 11.
He's an 11, yeah.
Colton has bigger feet than me. Come on.
Dude, that's crazy, right?
He's your height too, right?
Dave, yeah. I mean, I want to say I'm taller than him, but when I stood back to back with him at the games, I did not look taller than him.
So what if you had size 11 feet? Wouldn't that be crazy?
I'd fucking hate it. It's bad enough having a giant hog. M&J, thruster's been in every open. Except
Thrusters
one.
have been in every open. Dumbbell thrusters on 18.2, I think. Was the thruster choice that year? I'm very
boy,
curious to see what
Colton's
this
dick
last
must
week
be
looks like.
huge. What'd you say?
I'm super curious to see what this last week is going to be.
I think Colton's penis looks like a tuna can.
Oof. Like a bunch of them put together, though, right? Like the ones you buy at the store that are packed.
Okay, 2 tuna cans.
like 4 of them in a saran wrap sleeve.
All right. It seems women's weight was 125. Was the intent for the deadlift to be heavy? If yes, why wasn't the men's heavier? It looks like the men's scores reflects this imbalance, as most men are finishing with around 100 reps more than the women.
my
Other
God.
workouts like 24.1 and others times and reps are relative.
Tell me.
The men and the women are having scores that aren't equivalent. It's because of the row, you idiot.
Oh,
Whoever this person
thank
is
you.
out of their mind. I just watched this Buttery Bros video, and the men were going against the women on the same workout, and it was like the women have a 300-meter row. I mean, some of the best women in the world are beating people like me and you but they're not beating the men at that same level because of the
I have
row.
something I have something I need to tell you.
Sweet.
You're not gonna like it.
Is it that I'm ugly?
No, it's gonna fuck with you. It's gonna fuck with you. Do you remember when I did those deadlifts? How easy those deadlifts were for me at 185?
When you were doing 10, right? Until you
Yeah.
decided to do singles. So you were taking Lauren Khalil's tips. Seriously.
I took that tip not from Lauren. I took it from someone else. It was stupid. But remember, I was like, man, this feels really light.
Yeah.
There's a bar in that garage. Now I don't know if I use that bar, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah. You ready for this? There's a bar in that garage that's thick like a man's bar, but it
And it's
says
55.
15, it says 15 kgs.
Did you use a 50?
Dude, you may have used it, dude. You may have used it too.
I don't think so. We use different bars.
Well, then maybe I didn't use it. Maybe you use it. I'm just telling you, there's a bar in there. We spotted it yesterday, and everyone's like, no, it's 45. It's 45, and I'm like, dude, this bar's not 45, but it's thick like a 45.
Was it slippery thick?
Good night, boobs. Good night, boobs.
The bar I used was slick.
I don't remember.
I've been around a 185-pound bar once or twice. Mine felt 185.
All right.
And all I know is that it was slippery, and I was pissed. And Greg doesn't have any chalk.
All right. No, I don't know it was mine. I don't know that at all. That's not true. Where is it? Who said that? So no, I don't know. I do not know if it's mine. I don't know where the fucking that comment is, but Sevon knows it was his. No, I do not know that. I don't even think I set my bar up. I just used one of the bars that Hiller and Souza left out. But I'm just telling you, the next day or 2 days later, when I worked out in that garage, I was like, hey guys, this bar's only 35. And everyone's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And it was thick like a 45. Everyone's like, I'm like, yeah, dude, but it says 15 kg on the end.
So it would be 10 pounds less. I wonder if Souza used it then, because here's the truth here is
not even here to defend himself. Jesus Christ.
Well, no. What I was going to say is the truth is either myself or Souza used the same bar as you.
Right.
So
and there were tons of 45 bars in there, so maybe none of us used it. I'm just telling you.
Right. Hey, and I just had a thought too.
What?
The increments of 33 and 44-pound bars have completely gone out the window at this point. Remember last year how a 15 kg bar is 33 pounds?
Yeah.
And they were making that a real thing for a bit.
Now
so if you want to use 125, you had to put the ones on there.
And now they're not requiring that?
Not at this point, but they also haven't done weightlifting yet. And it was on weightlifting workouts where that was super important. Just something to pay attention to, along with the floor layouts, which they disregarded this year.
If you did let's say you did 80 reps. Oh, I'm podcasting. Let's say you did 80 reps and each bar was 2 pounds and your bar was 2 pounds less. I guess that's not a big deal.
Depends on how far you're moving it, right? It's weight, volume.
But for deadlifts, it's nothing.
Distance. I don't know. It depends.
It's one rep.
No, I mean, at a time, sure.
I was just thinking it's 160 pounds.
Oh, that's what you mean by one rep. Yeah. Okay. Hey, the biggest bummer about being on my phone is I can't see the chat.
Oh, Philip Kelly, this is a good one. He says it's a woman's bar that identifies as a men's bar. Yeah.
That works. It did. That's pretty good, actually.
I put on 0.5 pounders.
I'll say Doug the doggo.
Okay, here we go.
Really consistent. The weight at 125 I think for most of the good women is on the lighter end. And when you use the typical 0.7 conversion that we use when scaling weights or not scaling, adjusting weights for women athletes, this is actually under, I'm pretty sure the 125 is actually just under the 0.7. In terms of making the 185 heavier, that would have totally changed, making either of those weights much heavier. That would have totally changed the outcome of this workout. This workout for everyone. And here's another thing with programming the open. We're not programming for the Rich Fronings and the Danielle Brandons and the best in the world. The open programming is,
there it is.
Has to, There's 99% of the people doing the open aren't those people. And so 99%. So we have to create it with a large cohort in mind and a lot of people in mind. And 185 was way more appropriate for the intent of the stimulus. The intent of the stimulus being just keep driving, keep moving, don't stop. Than 225. Let's say we went 205 or 225. That would have been a workout where, you know, the best wouldn't have to break up 225 for 10, but everyone else would have, and then it would have changed that for everyone else. So I actually don't think the 125 was too heavy for the women.
She fucked herself when she said 330, right?
Totally. Well, I mean, the fact that she thought it was heavy compared to 125, she was boned at that point. The
She definitely
330
that chick
equivalent for
doesn't
the
get laid,
chicks,
by
like,
the way.
Has to.
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Chicks that
get laid.
comment on YouTube don't take dick.
Alexis, when's the last time you commented on YouTube?
What?
When's the last time you commented on YouTube?
Whenever the last time you made a video.
She comments on my videos.
When's the last time she got dick? Oh yeah, comment on your boy's video, on your boyfriend's video doesn't count.
So then never. I don't think she, then your theory holds.
Yeah, women like listen, healthy woman doesn't make comments on YouTube.
His theory was that if you comment on YouTube videos, you don't get boned.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, she
But if
agrees.
it's your boyfriend's, yeah, your boyfriend's, that's you get an exemption.
I mean,
Unless it's
or
the-
yours.
Oh, she comments on yours too. If that means whatever that might mean to you.
His live videos.
That's I pay her to comment. She's part of my
I win.
At 12 daily doses of stuff. Dave, is it
Oh
safe to-
shit, 12 daily doses is getting his comment read on the Dave Castro
That's
weekend
big.
review. Holy shit, here we go.
You know, he's really turned it
say
around,
your
hasn't he?
livelihood at
Yeah, we just fought it out, and me and him just fucking duked it out in the street. And now we're all good, I guess. Kind of cool.
That was a good show.
CrossFit is closely aligned with the popularity and growth of the sport. As with all CrossFit
I'm rewinding
employees, at 12 daily doses of stuff. Dave, is it safe to say your livelihood at CrossFit is closely aligned with the popularity and growth of the sport? As with all CrossFit employees, so I got to say, when you say I choose not to do anecdotes anymore, it makes you sound like you're ready to retire from a job you've been doing for 40 years. I haven't been doing this for 40 years. What do you have, like 6 years of actual live? Okay, I see what your point is. 6 years of actual live announcements under your belt? No, like 12 or 13. That's what 30 ghoulish nights in the last 12 years you haven't done since 2019. Brother, when you do the announcements, they suck. When you don't do the announcements, they suck. People laugh at them. In the long run, you're affecting your own paycheck. Give us at least 10 more years before you call it quits. How hard can it be? You're not the face. You're the face of the sport, whether you like it or not. Please, God, no more wrestlers. Thanks, Pat Lang, Boston, Massachusetts. So I thought
I respect that sentiment. I don't agree with what he said, but the spirit of it, I agree 100%.
How can that be true?
What do you mean?
You don't agree with it, but you agree with it.
I think he's the face of the sport. I don't really mind the wrestler, but I wish Dave would do them. Like I don't agree with the details and the nuances, but the big picture he's saying is like, dude, like the people who hate you want you to do it, and the people who like you want you to do it, and just fucking do it.
Well, the thing is, the people that hate him doing it are also good. It's probably one of the better things about all of it, because at
Like,
least
what do you
there's
mean?
something
Good?
to pay
You mean like
attention.
it helps? It helps.
People
they
can't
hate it?
help but watch like what they're about to hate him do.
Right.
There are like I remember when he was doing all of them, and it was 16, 17, 18, 19. People would just be waiting to hate on something that he would do, or the length that it would take him to do it, or whatever like outfit or hairdo he was sporting, right?
Right.
And it was
Fun of
part
his
of it.
handwriting, all that shit.
And you know what's true? Either way, people were watching the open announcement for it. So,
And they learn to like it. They learn to like it. They learn to like it.
but why isn't he doing them?
I'll ask him next time he comes on. I think it stresses him out. I don't know why. I think before this life in front of the camera, I think he was an introvert. I think you know how Colton's an introvert. I think Dave had to go through the same process as Colton. Like, I think he's faking it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's not. Mike Poolboy, I prefer Dave doing them over anyone outside of a naked woman with huge tits.
Interesting. Hey, have you seen the Sydney Sweeney stuff going around?
Is that a CrossFit Games athlete?
No, she was on SNL. The
No.
blonde chick with the huge boobs.
No.
She's been all over the internet after she was on Saturday Night Live.
Is she hot?
That's the type of person that Poolboy wouldn't mind doing the open
Oh.
announcement.
Oh. Should I? Oh, you told me I wouldn't like her movie. The dating
Anyone
movie.
but you.
Yeah.
It's a little cheesy for you, but it was actually decent now that I think about it. Did you see what I said about? So Alexis hadn't seen any of the open announcement, so she wanted to watch it, and I just went straight to Seth Rollins and I turned it on to see what her reaction was, and she goes, "Did they steal your idea?"
Oh, because of your Instagram post.
Yeah, because about 3 weeks ago we watched Iron Claw, and then I put up the Instagram post, and she goes, "I think they stole your idea." I'm like, "No way."
How's Iron Claw?
Good, real good.
I should watch
Zac
that.
Efron's super juiced up. Oh yeah, it's
Is it a
good.
documentary?
I mean, it's what is it, a mockumentary? No, it's not a mockumentary because it's not a comedy, but it's based on a true story, whatever that is.
All right.
And they follow his life, or the life of the family.
It's a pro wrestler?
Right. Well, WWE or that sort of wrestler.
Right. Can you hear that?
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Seth did great, and that was awesome. And look, I do not want this to be the fucking Dave Castro show. And people always think that everything I do or all of my efforts are all about me. And those who know me best, people like Sevon and close friends and family, know that like I don't always want to be in front of the fucking camera, and I don't always want to be doing that. I could have easily done all 3 weeks. I could have made the open every announcement just like I have in years past, and I feel like that's just too much right now. Like I don't need it. Like you look at the last show, I wasn't even in the last show. I didn't put myself in. So more often than not, and it's not incredibly clear because I am out there a lot because I'm the guy who runs this thing. I do try to pull myself back more than people recognize or respect. And to your point about like, so that's why I didn't want to do all three. And
this whole thing he does with this Dave Castro Week in Review, he doesn't even want to do this. He's doing this because it needs to be done. There's got to be comms out of fucking HQ. It's a fucking community. This isn't fucking F45. If he stops doing these, we're fucking 20 yards, 20% closer to fucking Orange Theory and F45 and curves.
20% is quite a big leap.
30% then. Listen,
I was going to say it's
maybe we're all the way there. Like what are they going to do? Hire they're going to hire who? Like all those other brands, they hire some washed up actor, actress to make commercials for them.
Seth Rollins.
Like do we want to be, what was the guy the weight loss guy for Subway?
Jared.
Yeah. Soon as Dave quits, CrossFit's going straight to Jared, dude.
I think
they're
that
gonna
dude's in prison for being a pedophile.
They're going to hire someone like, can you be good on camera? And can you talk? And can you do this? Like, this is like one of the last fucking corners of authenticity left in the fucking brand, dude. This fucking bit right here he does. This is gather around the campfire. Grandpa's talking to us. I don't know. What do you think?
I had to remember why it was you were telling me all that because nobody asked him not to do these.
Yeah, but I remember when he started them, he was
right.
not excited about doing them. Like, remember how Colton Mertens didn't want to do interviews at first, and he's like, "Yeah, now I force myself to talk and all that." But you know,
it's always crazy to think that people never have that sort of realization about things. That the things that you don't want to do that probably need to be done.
Right.
Dave's just one of those people. He didn't want to do the open announcements, I'm sure, too. But you're right. Yeah, 20% is a pretty big swing, and you're probably right.
50%. It just goes away. I mean, this is the fucking. I feel like this.
I'm saying it's a big deal when you're making it even.
I want to make it bigger. Yeah,
deal.
I want to say. Yeah, it's like like who are they going to hire? Jillian Michaels after this to do it?
Hey, that'd be crazy. Nobody can do this.
Even the people who watch this, even the people who watch this who hate him, once again, like they'll be so fucking bummed if he ever leaves because the grass is not greener on the other side. I'm telling you, they're not. Hey, imagine someone else just doing off the cuff, unscripted shit like this for any fucking. This is a fucking international fucking brand.
I mean,
like where is this happening in the fucking? Where is this happening in the commercial space at all? The only fucking other person who does this is fucking Joe Biden, and they don't fucking let him get in front of the camera at all.
Unscripted.
Yeah,
this is unscripted, right?
Yeah, completely unscripted.
I'm not willing to bet my life that Joe's is unscripted.
No, I mean obviously the State of the Union was, but when he goes off script, it gets wily, it gets crazy.
Yeah, that'd be crazy cool.
Yeah, now that I think about it, what other brands have someone like this?
Born Primitive.
But listen, even Dave doesn't have like a fake voice he uses. He doesn't have like a weird strut. He's not looking for look at dude, that's a fucking he doesn't have a fucking trippy camera angle. Look, his backpack's just sitting on the couch. UFC. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, does Dana
Yeah.
White do stuff like this? A weekly talk?
Not, but sometimes it's 3 times a week, sometimes it's not at all. But he'll just be like in the kitchen, and he'll be like, "It's fuck it Friday. Here, I'm gonna eat a peanut butter sandwich with jalapenos in it," and then he eats it and gives you his feedback on it. And it's a 1-minute video. Yeah, and when he when he does the press conferences, it's totally unscripted. It's wild, and he does shitloads of podcasts. Yeah, you're right, Dana White. Yeah, Dana White. And what a great brand the UFC is, huh? Mark Bell's like this. Are you kidding me? Mark Bell is not like this at all. No.
No. He's got an entire podcast studio, dude.
And I like Mark Bell, but that whole anyone who's a stoic is not it's the opposite of freedom.
Wait a minute. Mark Bell's a stoic?
I don't know. I just made that up. I think that they're into he's like into stoicism and shit. He's cool, he's nice, but I don't think he's off the cuff, like just crazy.
People who claim to be things are weird.
Well, here's the thing.
Christ.
Okay, let's say you're right. Let me retract that. Let's say you're right. What brand is Mark Bell representing? Just his own.
Slingshot?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's his own. It's his own stuff.
What was that crazy drink they had? Nuclear or
that drink he gave me and Greg and I almost threw up?
Septum. Something crazy. It's like a Superman name. Kratom.
Kratom. Oh yeah, that is like a Superman name. Yeah. I'll take that back. I don't know what's going through Mark Bell's head. Maybe he's completely free. Maybe all that shit. Right. So,
I'd say probably not, but
he's not.
I like Mark Bell though.
Yeah, I like him too. He's not representing 13,000 gyms or Dana White's representing shitloads of fucking people who've invested money in him. Let me tell you, there's no other brands like that. No, let's think of another one. So Dana White, Dave Castro, let's think of another brand.
I'm literally useless on this. I know YouTube and CrossFit.
I mean, you could think of the other brands are just startup brands. And that's why Dave was around the startup days. You know, like the Nelk Boys, don't they sell beer or something? And so they just can do whatever they want with their brand, but it's theirs. I don't know.
Mr. Beast sells chocolate bars.
He does?
Yeah.
And Mr. Beast is the complete opposite, right? Everything is crazy scripted.
No.
To the last second.
Well,
all those videos he makes?
I guess thought out, correct. Yeah. I mean, compared to what Dave does here, yeah, completely different.
Trump. Oh, Elon. Wow. All right.
Ooh, okay.
Elon. All right. Dave Portnoy. All right. We're on to something.
I'm fans of all these people.
Portnoy's the guy who eats pizzas.
He is, yeah. Zuckerberg.
No, not Zuckerberg. Not Zuck. All right, here we go. Shit, fuck. These shows.
What would it be like if you stuck Zuckerberg in a room with Dave Castro? How would that go?
It would go great. They would love each other.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everyone likes Dave. Everyone who gets in the room with him likes him.
Does everybody like Zuckerberg? Does Dave like everybody?
He's charming. No, he doesn't. But he's not a dick. No, Liver King is not off the cuff, I don't think.
Who wins in a fight, Mike Tyson or Dave Castro?
Oh, Mike Tyson knocks Dave the fuck out.
I said a fight, not a boxing match.
Yeah, Mike Tyson beats him up. No one can beat up Mike Tyson.
Who wins in a fight, Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
Jake Paul's. Oh, God, I don't know. It's going to be close.
Did you see the rules on that? I don't know if the rules are legit.
Oh, really? You got your Toothpowder today? It's an acquired taste? That's the first I've heard that. I didn't have to acquire it all. I was wondering when I was going to get my first negative review.
She got spicy dill pickle. That's why.
Did you try yours yet?
I haven't yet, no.
Oh.
I wish I had so I could answer that question, though.
I fucking loved... I agree, a little too salty. Oh, too salty. I was thinking it needed to be more salty.
Do you like salt?
I don't know. Oh shit, Mason Mitchell, first honest review. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Damn.
I like the idea of the unflavored one because then you could flavor it however you want. And I said I was going to add pre-workout to mine. There's like a scoop of fruit punch. I know explode into my Toothian. And then it's like a caffeinated toothpaste or tooth. Weren't you talking about that, putting caffeine in there? Or was that
Someone
not
was,
you?
someone was mentioning it in the like, hey, what kind of stuff could you put in there? Sevan, I got mine. My wife is a dentist and has some questions. Have her Google them.
It wasn't
It's
so. What's her face on and she's a dentist?
it's going to scratch the enamel off your
Ooh.
teeth.
Kyra Milligan.
What about her? Oh
Remember
yeah.
she was on? Didn't she like do something with dentists or is one?
Yeah, she doesn't even know what but she didn't know what tooth powder was, I don't think. I feel clean though. All
Did
right, good.
Tyson use it?
Oh, I don't know. Tooth powder is messy. That's just ridiculous. Vagina is messy. No, it's not messy at all. Here's the thing: when you spit in the, God damn it!
Who you got?
Eric
It's a
Utley.
tooth powder
It
guy.
tastes slightly like minted, salty dirt, but it does work well. Teeth feel clean. Dirt. I know the first probably 5 times I did it, I thought I was throwing a handful of dirt in my mouth, but I never have that feeling now. I get excited.
When did you start using it?
Like 3 months ago, 5 months ago.
What'd
I
you
don't
use
know.
before?
Some fucking hippie fucking toothpaste, like Tom's or some shit.
It was a paste though? It wasn't a powder?
Yeah. No, I didn't know. My mom and my sister use powder. I thought they were fucking crazy.
That's what I thought I remembered you saying, right? They did.
Yeah, my mom uses like baking soda and shit. What the fuck are you doing?
Does she has
Here's
she
the
switched
thing
to
though,
this?
too, man. If you don't eat like relatively clean, maybe tooth powder's not for you.
Why?
Because you need that poison fluoride to fucking build the enamel on your teeth. Like
Okay.
if you sit around and drink soda pops all day and you have a crazy acidic fucking diet and your shit's fucking.
Oh, you're saying then you need fluoride potentially?
Maybe. I mean, it's a neurotoxin. It's bad for you. No one's like, yeah, fluoride's
Didn't you
great for
say
you.
like it makes you stupid?
Yeah, it makes you stupid.
It
The
drops
studies
your
are
IQ?
crazy. Lowers your IQ with up to just three levels over like whatever the measurement was, 5 ng over L or whatever. 3, and all the kids had 3 to 6 point lower of their IQ. And what's crazy about that also is like the shit's in all sorts of fluoride's in all sorts of stuff. I couldn't believe it. It's like in red wine and shit, I think.
It's like a feedback loop.
And a lot of the people I know who drink too much red wine are stupid.
You drink soda, so you need fluoride, and fluoride makes you dumb, and only dumb people drink soda. It's like a feedback loop.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what's going on? Olivia, what the hell are you doing with it? Wet, wet, brush, tap, dip. Yeah. Maybe you're putting too much in. You're
No,
barely
he meant brewa.
Oh, brewa. Wet
Yeah.
brewa. Oh, wet brewa.
Yeah, wet brewa. Tap it.
Oh, my boys love it. My boys absolutely fucking love it, which is cool. It's so cool. It makes me so happy. It's like all they use. They love it. They like the process too. Like it's fun. They like wetting their toothbrush, tapping it out, dipping it in, and then just getting to work on it.
Hey, the thing that's got to get, there's like that hump that's going to be everyone's been using toothpaste for so long, they got to get accustomed to a powder. The reason the boys love it is because they haven't been doing it for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years.
Definitely cut out fluoride sources. It's a neurotoxin and it's everywhere. Yeah. Oh shit! You use powder with an electric toothbrush. I don't even know. Hey, every time I see this picture, I see a girl with her legs open, laying on her back. Isn't that weird? But it's just a hot tub.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of see both.
I see her vagina.
It's so small.
I see her vagina in the picture. She got like a black bush. It's weird.
It looks like there's a butthole over to the left to me. Like in the bottom left corner.
You see her face down. I see her face up. That's just preferences. Whatever.
Like one of those crazy pictures on the internet. It's like, what do you see? What color is the dress?
Do you ever? Don't you love just? Do you have a high bed?
Yeah.
Don't you like just like bending them over the bed? You're just standing by the side of the bed. Sorry.
That's okay.
We'll talk about this later.
She's not even paying attention.
Yeah, isn't that a great position?
Yeah.
You got to be kind of. You can't be lazy.
She's
You
paying
got
attention.
you can't be lazy. You got to like get out of bed to do it.
I remember we got our bed frame.
But I love a high
She
bed.
knows what I'm gonna say. We got our bed frame, but I walk up to it and I kicked the corner with my shins. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this thing's got to go. Like it had just gotten installed, the mattress had just gotten put up on it, and I walked up next to it, and my thighs hit the bed, and my shins kicked the wood underneath. I'm like, this thing's got to go. This thing ain't gonna work.
And you did you get rid of it?
No, he kept it.
Oh.
It was like a half joke.
I mixed my toothium powder with water and made a cast of my hog and sent it back to Sevon.
What it smell like?
Hey, listen, we're coming out with Medusian, and it's the same product, just packaged different.
It's a powder.
we're just gonna just tell you
It's a powder.
to douche with it. No, bed heights. Bed heights doesn't matter for a standee. No, standees should be. Standees are more like you're in a walk-in closet kind of thing. Like someone's in the closet getting dressed or like hanging clothes or something, and you go in there and get a standee. That's I prefer in the closet.
But which is different than a reach around? It's a face-to-facer.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, yeah. I guess you could do
It
standing
has to be
reach
because
around.
otherwise, no, that's just a reach around then.
I just think of it standee as you just walk into the room and you just you're like, this thing has to be discharged. And you just kind of look down on it and then it's just discharged.
Don't you go through the thing where it's like when you're standing, you just last way longer?
No,
And
I don't have one of those positions. I grind up Matuthian and rub it on my penis if I want to last longer. It's also it's good for that.
oh, it numbs it.
Premature ejaculation. Yeah, it's for
Hey,
everything.
I know where you're
Just
going to be
Matuthian
selling
and
it. Just gas stations on the expressway. That's where you're going to start selling Matuthian. It's going to be in those little like quarter slot things in the bathroom.
We were brainstorming marketing ideas, and we're gonna come up with this one. I don't know. I shouldn't ruin it. I should save it. God, it's
Is
so
it going to
funny.
be on a different sort of vehicle like the Tesla?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Here we go. We got to get through this show. Sorry.
Dave, before we were here.
Okay, here we go.
Do think it's healthy and better if there are. Could I have done all three easily? Yeah, of course. I've done it for decades. A couple of years where I didn't. But I think it's really cool what we did with Seth. I think his announcement was amazing, and I really like, those who know me well too know I like to try new things and do things differently. Hey, me doing all three announcements is like a step 5 years backwards, 3 years backwards. It's like, oh, Dave's back. Look, he's doing all the announcements again. And me doing one and then letting other people do these others like we are. That's not a step backwards. That's a step forward. And so I always like to experiment and try new things and do things differently. This is an expression of that. And I don't think a lot of people liked the Seth Rollins piece. I thought it was great. I thought it was a hit. At Sean,
I liked it too. I think that's a shitty answer to say I like to try new things. You could say that about any time you fuck up. I just try new things. You know what I mean? You drop a pancake on the floor. Your wife's like, hey, you dropped that pancake on the floor. Hey, I'm just trying new things.
I don't think it can be said enough, though, what Spin said first on his show with John Young and Tyler, that everyone's like, oh, Seth Rollins is going to be so good for CrossFit. Like, no, that's not, no. Go look at his engagement on that post on his Instagram. It got 20,000 likes, and he collaborated with CrossFit. Everyone who chimed in on that was a CrossFitter already.
Yeah.
And compare that to his other posts, which get 200 to 500,000 likes. It didn't do shit for CrossFit. So that's a bad reason as well to say it was good. And people who are thinking it was going to do something beforehand are nuts too.
Like, hey, 5 new people to every field. Anyway, the thing, I get that approach. I don't even care either way. I just want Dave to do it. I didn't think Seth did bad.
Agreed.
But I just want Dave to do it. Like, hey, dude,
Seth was
just
fine. It was just what he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on Shank.
Wait, let me see if there's any more handy talk from Bria. A step forward. That's a matter of opinion. I prefer Dave doing the announcements. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, I don't care if you want to try new stuff, Dave. Just get back to do that. Just do it.
Demp823. Interested in your thought process behind using 185 versus 225. Kind of talked about that before. I think 225 would have made that a different beast. Totally changed it up. At L tip.
What do you think about 225?
It's irrelevant, really. Like I think 275 would have started to make a big difference for the people that people think the difference should be made for. Like John Young won't care about 225 versus 185, but he's one of the loudest against the barbell weight, right? Give him 275 and then 5 rounds of that, and he's second guessing his life.
Then do you think there could ever be dumbbell squat snatches in the open? Probably not. And here's the thing, like dumbbell squat snatches is obviously incredibly technical, but incredibly demanding of flexibility. And I think even requires more flexibility than a barbell squat snatch, and for a lot of people. And so having that movement in the open where a lot of people would struggle with it, it's kind of not appropriate for the open.
True.
True. Yeah, very true.
Karina
It's
Rain,
like a
I'm
weird
remembering
thing.
when Hiller worked out at your ranch. I think it was your
Yeah, he has to read the good questions with the bad questions, right?
Sure.
ranch. This was like 6 months ago. You guys are in a much better place. Things to see when people have a little falling out, but it happens. Same with you and Rich Black. We're not in a bad place. I think we were in the same place then. That having that movement in the open,
I
where a
rewound it
lot
20
of people would
seconds.
struggle with it. It's kind of not appropriate.
I'm
for the
slowing
open.
this down. This is a weird question.
At Karina Rain, I'm remembering when Hiller worked out at your ranch. I think it was your ranch. This was like 6 months ago. You guys are in a much better place. Things to see when people have a little falling out, but it happens. Same with you and Rich Black. We're not in a bad place. I think we were in the same place then that we are now. I hardly knew him now, and I respect the work that he does, and I still hardly know him, understand a little more, and I respect what he does, and I really do. Like, he's good at his shit. He's passionate. He loves CrossFit. I don't like the way he does some things, and that's okay. But I respect his passion for CrossFit. I don't like his approach to specifically coming after us or breaking people down on our team as he has in the past.
Jesus Christ. He's flirting with you.
Oh, well. Did you see that post I made earlier?
No.
It was that, like, right at the end of it, I threw in the Jada. I clipped that, and right at the end of it, I clip in the Jada Coons. Oh well.
Let me see. Karina Rain, I love you, dear, but I can't. I think Hiller and Dave are in the best place they've ever been. Like, it's
Hey, dude,
it's
he made that
crazy
thing
what a
last
good
week.
place you guys are in right now. It's nuts. People must not understand what it's like to fucking tangle with Dave. Like, you guys are in a great place. Here, let me play this, and then you could say something.
Yeah.
And I'm remembering when Hiller worked out at your ranch. I think it was your ranch. This was like 6 months ago. You guys are in a much better place. Things to see when people.
Oh, I could see your dick there.
Yeah.
Out, but it happens. Same with you,
There it
Rich.
is.
We're not in a bad place. I think we were in the same place then that we are now. I hardly knew him now, and I respect the work that he does, and I still hardly know him, understand a little more, and I respect what he does, and I really do. Like, he's good at his shit. He's passionate. He loves CrossFit. I don't like the way he does some things, and that's okay. But I respect his passion for CrossFit. I don't like his approach to specifically
This music's genius.
coming after us or breaking people down on our team as he has in the past.
Oh, well.
At Karina Rain.
Oh, my God.
I thought that I asked him to collaborate on that, knowing farewell he probably wouldn't, but I was really hoping he just wouldn't have gotten to the end of it.
Anything to bring that plum smuggler picture back. Put some pants on, Hiller. Oh, that's fucking good. Listen.
Oh, well.
If anyone doesn't understand the courtship that's going on, let me tell you. Like,
Hey, I had
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think about are you and Dave in a big fight right now?
huge. If I listened to what everybody on the internet said, then yeah, it's crazy, dude. People thought it was like the worst thing ever. They thought that it was a hailstorm, and I had people texted me like, "Dave really
Oh, when you
hates
got
you,
kicked
huh?"
out for being juiced up? That?
No, well, that too. It was very similar.
What other stuff have you had?
The piece from last week.
What was
The
that
piece
piece?
where he brought me up twice and where he was saying that I wasn't going to be allowed to have backstage
Oh.
access and like why would we give Hiller backstage access? And it's like, well, I've never had it. But people texted me saying that he really hates you, and I go, I don't think so. Like, do you blame him? Like, shit.
Dude, you should see the way he treats me at the games. If he hates you, he wants to kill me.
I watch the behind the scenes. He seems like he treats you pretty good.
He does. But I've learned to
You must have a
make
good
it
editor. You got a good
I
editor.
just learned to make it good. Listen, most people never even get to interact with this fucking savant. I mean, he's got little fucking Asperger's in him and shit. Like the fact that he's even addressing you, I don't know. I think this is wonderful.
Asperger's a good thing?
I don't know. You tell me. You got it. You and Dave got it, not me.
Oh. I say I'm autistic.
I think it's the same thing. It's a cousin.
Oh.
Asperger's is when you get nicked
Isn't Dave
by it.
Mexican?
They get totally different. That's his ethnicity. Asperger's is his.
You said I was his cousin.
Just in the Asperger realm. Are you Mexican? You're not Mexican. You're like
no, I'm
Hungarian.
no.
You're like what Laura Horvath is or something.
I'm German, Polish, and I'm messing with you. I knew what you meant.
Okay,
but I got you.
You did get me. All right, here we go.
At Norman,
I mean, what do you think? Were you tripping at all?
No.
You tripping? Think Dave hates you?
I never at one bit had the sense that he hated me. No. Never.
You think if he had an event at the ranch that was like, let's say, street parking had an event at the ranch again, and you went there to hang out, you think he'd be invited? Welcome?
Yeah. I think so. It's no different than last year, right?
You think he'd play basketball with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Hey, the first time he was on your
Think
show,
he'd go to lunch with you? You think he'd go to lunch with you?
That actually would be great, because I don't think I've ever spent more than 10 seconds with the dude. But yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like 10-second interactions. I think that's kind of all he's got.
What is it? It's not Asperger's? What is it? What do you call it? Asperger's.
It's close to that.
Okay,
I don't think it's spelled like that, though.
Yeah, Dave is definitely courting Hiller. That's the way I take it too. That's like alpha courting.
Hey, dude, the first show that you did with him when he came back, he said that he wished there was somebody like me. Or maybe it was like right after he got fired. It was during that interim period. He goes, he wishes there was somebody like me to kind of like jostle with. He legitimately said it.
Well, now he's
jostling. He's here and he's jostling.
No. He said he's Asperger's. Asperger's. Oh fuck, you ruined it.
Then yeah, you were wrong.
Asperger's.
And part of my Asperger's is that I remember most of the things everybody says. So when he says something like what he did last week, or when he kicks me out of the open, it's all put into context.
I think he also said too. I think he said that if he worked there, he would fight with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. He's jostling with you. Yeah.
And it's fine. It's all in the context.
He's a jostler.
Yeah.
It's different than a jouster.
He's a jester. He's a court jester. Or is that me? That's me.
That's us.
That's us.
Okay.
Pundits.
Bogdan 6310. Dave, any reason why a benchmark, girl name, or hero workout hasn't been used in the open before? Thanks for all you do. I don't think for a majority of them, and most of them are not appropriate for this format. Dave, X Slop.
Any thoughts on that?
I mean, he's done stuff like Diane. I think
for the open?
It was like the 21-15-9 deadlift handstand push-up, but then it went into the more advanced version of that. I mean, hell. No. Usually it's plays on the girl workouts. I mean, even at the friendly Fran level, it's a play on Fran. But yeah, Fran wouldn't really work. And you've seen Wadapalooza try it, and it's always a mess. Because everyone can smash the girl workouts these days. The movement standards are all over the place. People are fighting for a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
It would
You
never
describe
work.
that. You describe that. What's your girlfriend doing?
I think she's getting ready to go to bed.
Oh, I thought she was making a sandwich.
Are you making a sandwich?
Oh, I saw her naked, dude. Did she go downstairs? Do you have a 3-story house?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's going to do laundry.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, the
Dave,
upstairs
did you
is like a
forget-
one room, like just
Like
a
a-
one room up there.
Like a loft.
Yeah, kind of.
to mention that 24.1 was 18.0 during the open announcement. I didn't mention it. It definitely clearly was inspired by 18.0. 18.0 was in an open announcement or a tease that we did, I think in January of 18 in London at the WIT facility to kind of bring up, make hype. And it was 21.15.9 dumbbell snatches and burpee over the dumbbell. Like I said, clearly it influenced it. Laid that out. And then once I laid that out and started playing with variations, I kind of, the process to get where we did pretty much was what happened on the board during the announcement, but on a pad of paper in front of me and without the mushrooms. But so yeah, clearly inspired by, but 18.0 as is would have been like a minute and a half, just way too fast and not enough bite. This had, it was the right time frame for everyone and had the right amount of bite.
A minute and a half. That's not right. I want to see somebody go 21.15.9 dumbbell snatch burpee over the dumbbell and do it in a minute and a half.
Maybe Colton will do it for us.
He cannot.
Well, how many reps is that?
90 reps. You have to go 60 reps per minute.
Yeah, it's
his
one rep-
workout
one
where he
rep a
does it
second.
basically, he could do his workout in 5, and he had 180 reps. So he was basically going 38 reps per minute.
So 2.5 minutes. 2
He'd have
minutes.
to go like 160% effort for 1/3 the amount of time. You can't
Yeah, it's
do
a
that.
rep. It's a rep a second.
You can't do that.
Right.
I like the way you said it better.
I like
I was trying to figure it out.
Maybe Dave doesn't know how to program.
A lot at Mass Media or Media Critic. At Mass Media Critic. The names are all in one line, so took a second to realize what he was saying there or what his title was. Dave's Week in Review actually stands for Woke Idiotic Rants. Well, thank you. I'm a woke idiotic ranter. At 12 Coffees. Hey, Dave, I like some of Hiller's videos. He's good at what he does, but
What?
We're going to talk about Hillary again. I just want to say this. Woke corporate people would not be addressing Hiller or froning or fighting in public. Woke people don't do that. They like woke corporations are complete fucking cowards and pussies.
Is this Dave or is this CrossFit? Is Dave CrossFit?
I don't know, but like the fact that he's like people will say the dumbest shit. They're like, Dave's getting so sensitive, but he can't take criticism from froning. Listen, woke I don't care any way. I don't care any way you slice it. A woke company would not like the dude who's the head of the training department, head of the games department, who's a senior executive at the company, does not come out here and talk like this is like this is Dana White would do this. Like woke companies are not doing that. They're scared to death. They have they like Dave would be fucking calling Rich and being like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry," or whatever. Like that. This is not how woke people operate. Like you're a fucking idiot if you think that this is soft what he's doing. You're like don't ruin woke like people have ruined racism and calling everything racism. Not everything's woke.
Good distinction.
Douche nozzles.
I don't know what woke means. I just don't
I like
use it.
I like it when Taylor calls people douche canoe.
I do too. Twinkle
stands
douche is
for
what I would call people.
Oh, twinkle douche. That's nice.
Twinkle douche.
That feels inclusive, like
Yeah.
gay people. Douche
Yeah.
canoes for straight people. Tinkle or twinkle.
Douche canoe goes a little bit harder. Mine's super soft. Douche canoe hurts.
woke idiotic rants. Well, thank you. I'm a woke idiotic ranter. At 12 Coffees. Hey, Dave, I like some of Hiller's videos. He's good at what he does, but no matter how much he's liked by many, you are absolutely right about him. Why would you support somebody that mostly trashes or criticizes the way he does it? Everything you, CrossFit, do, even if his intentions are good. Being respectful and tone matters, like you said. I liked hearing you in this video. Be very direct about him and what he does or how he addresses things. At the end of the day, I think he'll be doing okay what he does, and you guys will also still be doing great. No need really to be a forced, obligated pairing or promoting him. By the way, I got your olive oil. It's good. Thanks a lot. Glad you enjoyed it.
There it is.
Plug the olive oil.
By the way, I got your olive oil. That he read that whole thing just for that.
Do you want to comment on this?
Not necessarily. I don't think there's any. It was just. I even remember listening to it earlier. I'm like, yeah.
Listen, here's what I'm gonna add. Watching Hiller do the piece with Haley Adams showed a level of cooperation between people that people didn't think would come together for whatever reason, and it was like it wasn't planned out to be some have healing properties, but it just did. It's like the Matoothian toothpaste. You can rub it on your vagina and it works there too. No, don't do that. I don't think that's true. But
Isn't there glass in there?
no, there's no glass. Thank you for fucking it up. Everything people don't have to get along, but through cooperation, there can be incredible, great growth that there can't be without cooperation. And so I think that there's some nuances to relationships. It would be it's crazy for CrossFit or anyone to think like that Hiller's going away. So if you if it helps you to fight with him, then fight with him. If it helps you to cooperate with him, then cooperate with him. If it helps you to ignore with him, ignore him. But do use Hiller or use things that are going to be around forever and for a long time and that have a tremendous force behind them to your advantage. And so, like, I disagree with this person. The sentiment of what this person was saying, I don't know if I agree with it. It's cooperation's important. That's it. That's all I guess.
Eggshells.
Eggshells, yeah. Ground up eggshells.
Yeah. Not glass.
Yeah, eggshells. There's something in the eggshells that helps remineralize your teeth. Karina Rain, just catching up. Damn it, I wasn't asking him a question. I was just making a statement. You're a turd ball for highlighting this. Oh, thank you. Karina Rain.
Yeah.
Listen, they're fucking and making up right before our eyes, Karina. Don't ruin it.
Dude. Dave said it. I reposted it, and then you brought it up on here. That's in 3 spots now, Karina.
Yeah, Karina. Yeah, Karina.
That's a good statement, though.
Karina Rain. Gorgeous hair. I really asked about his thoughts on Aaron Bushnell. Who's Aaron Bushnell?
Binoculars?
Definitely not. Oh, good guess. Definitely not an actor, or else you'd know. Do you know actors? I know you know movies. Do you know actors too and actresses?
Kinda. Not, I wouldn't say that I know many. No.
You knew the Susie chick with the big titties.
Correct. I forgot her name already. Sydney Sweeney. But she's everywhere.
There you go. Oh, this makes me so sad. Caleb's mustache. I tried to order some tooth powder over $100 postage to Australia.
Whoa, that's cheap. Wow. You should get more than one, though.
Damn. I'll talk to someone. Rambler, Karina, your hair is amazing. Yeah.
Is it $100 to ship stuff to Australia? That's crazy.
Hiller, did you watch it's an island. Hiller, did you watch the Oscars?
No, I won't watch that. I did watch Ryan Gosling's performance during the Oscars, though.
If you don't know what woke is, the Oscars is woke.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't like watching it.
Yeah. You don't even know what woke is, but you know you don't like it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, just jerking each other off for an hour or 10.
It's like farts. It's like farts. I don't know what farts are, but I don't like them.
I do.
Not your own.
You don't appreciate a good fart. You're like, damn, what did you eat?
No. I mean, my own farts.
Are you allergic to something? That's
awesome. You know what's crazy is I used to like my kids' farts, and now I don't so much anymore. I feel bad, and I feel guilty for it.
When my dog farts, I feel guilty, like I fed it something bad.
Oh, I like dog farts.
Or no?
I like dog farts are cool. No, I feel bad. I just don't like we were staying at that Airbnb, and I was sharing a bed with Avi, and like he farts in there. I'm like, you motherfucker. I feel like Dutch out.
Here's that dog you ate.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Yeah, but don't worry. I mean, it's strike one.
Just
one strike one dog. Yeah. Strike one dog.
If you have a pit bull, it's one strike against you.
Yeah.
If you have a pit bull and like a tongue piercing, that's 2 strikes. You have a tongue piercing?
No. Never wanted one either.
God,
no piercings, no tattoos.
How retarded.
Is a tattoo a strike?
No. It's like a
It's like half a strike?
It's a face tattoo is definitely a strike. A tattoo is just just a little mark. Like there's
I
probably
gotta get my
something smaller
tongue
than a
pierced.
stripe.
A face tattoo is probably just 3 strikes all in one.
Yeah, yeah, you're just screaming fucking mental illness at that point.
Well, now we define what the strikes are for.
Oh, there you go.
Strike
Yeah,
one, mental
sorry.
illness.
Hey, you know it's true. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna
Dude,
get
I'm
an
gonna get
animal.
I'm gonna get you one of these.
I'm gonna get an animal and bring it into my house, and it's the sweetest, nicest animal ever. But if it does come unhinged for 1 second, it's gonna kill a child.
Yeah, why do you think I don't want kids?
There you go. Safe.
There you go. Look at this thing. It just sleeps on blankets all day. This is all it does. It's got 15 beds. That's what you were saying. Damn it, you're right. You don't have enough stress in your life.
listen,
Yeah, I gotta get the
dye-
dog beds everywhere.
Dye your dog's hair blue and get him a septum ring.
All right. Pierce your ears too. Still got its
Oh,
ears. That's
God.
good, right?
Yeah,
that
that's
thing?
cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got its ears.
That is a cute dog.
Yeah, it's a great dog.
I hear you. Sweetest dogs ever. No argument there. I'm just saying, if you have one, it's 1 strike towards your mental illness.
Hey, this dog does not like little dogs, though. I think
Yeah,
it thinks.
I know. He doesn't like sharing tennis balls.
Oh no,
He's
it
in a
does. It
fight
likes
once.
that.
Oh, please.
No. I'll be very honest about this dog. This dog does not like little dogs. I brought it
You
to the dog park once,
Yeah,
and
one.
it launched this puppy into there, and then it like went after it. I'm like, oh fuck! I kind of had to get on top of her.
Yeah. Look
And
at
then-
yeah, of course, little dogs are dicks. Listen. Here's the thing. Let's just say little dogs are dicks. Let's say you're right. You don't want a dog that just fucking it, like it's a little dog. Like when I had a Great Dane, it wouldn't like if a Chihuahua nipped and hung from my Great Dane, it wouldn't do shit. My Great Dane would it knew it could kill that dog. It had nothing to prove. Pitbulls don't have that.
My dog's just retarded, dude. It's got nothing to prove.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's just not smart.
I'm not going to cure you of your illness right now. Let's do that later. Here we go.
Hey, but it could totally mess you up trying to prove some shit. That's for sure.
Yeah, I know it can.
This dog's heavy. It's like an 80-pound bullet.
Is that dog really 80 pounds?
70.
Yeah, he's cute. He or she? She's cute. Is she fixed?
Yeah. That's probably why she's so mellow.
All right, here we go.
I don't correct people on my dog's sex.
All right, fine.
If you think it's a he, it's a he.
Yeah, you're good. I don't correct people on mine either. I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Last
do
time you
have
were
friends
called a
though.
she.
Hey, dude.
You were called a lesbian. I remember.
Hey, Greg will correct me on if I say my dog's sex wrong or his dog's sex wrong. Like if I'm like talking about my dog and I refer to it as a he, he'll correct me. And if I
Your
refer
own
to-
dog?
Yeah, or if I refer to his dog as the wrong sex, he'll correct me. He corrects me on animal sexes. Yeah, he does. It's a trip. When he comes on Wednesday, I'll ask him why he does that. Because to me, it doesn't matter either.
Why don't you know what type of dog you have, but he does?
I mean, I know, but I could refer to my dog as a he, and I don't.
Why
care.
would you do that?
Just on accident, like the wrong. It's what foreigners do. I got some. Even though I'm not a foreigner, I have some traits that are like foreigners. You know what I mean? Like someone's been in the country 2 weeks, 2 years. Everyone's got that Mexican friend or that fucking Armenian friend or Turkish friend from somewhere, and they just interchange pronouns. Like
No, I don't. I've never experienced that. It's really weird to me.
Yeah, foreigners are like that. You don't have any. You never been around foreigners and they just use the wrong pronoun all the time.
I've been around foreigners but not like that. How foreign? Like fresh off the boat foreign?
Yeah. No, black people don't do that. I mean, I know I am black, but black people don't do that. Black people, like, they have other words for he and she. I'm talking about that foreigner thing. Anyway, okay, let's go back to Dave.
Back to the foreigner.
Yeah.
That's where you can get my olive oil. I also announced or released 2 new flavors, lemon and garlic. I did
2 new flavors. Hey, I took a swig of this at the beginning of the show.
Oh God, how is that?
It's fine.
Also, when you said lemon and garlic, I thought we were on Matuthian. I'm like, oh, Matuthian, lemon and garlic, great.
2 chugs.
Hey, all of you said you have a pistachio eating problem. Like that's not helping.
No, just kidding. I had I've only eaten beef jerky today and 2 swigs of the Dave's olive oil.
You're gonna shit like a water fountain tomorrow.
Do you and your chick ever have like shitting contests? Like by that I mean
No, nope.
no?
Well, I guess before I just say no like that, where I can 99% sure say I'm gonna say no. What do you
Like
mean?
do you brag? Like
No.
like we're driving today, I'm like, I gotta stop and take a shit, and I brag.
Because you were able to and she wasn't, or by
Yeah. Like I'm like I can shit on command and she can't, so I brag. And
well,
then
all
finally,
right,
like we're
well,
about 2 hours from home, and she's like, "Pull over." I'm like, "What do you mean? We're almost home. 2 hours away." She's like, "I gotta drop a deuce." I'm like, "Fuck." She's like, "Yeah."
so not quite like that, but after she had her hip surgery, they had her on all these drugs and she didn't shit for a week, and that was crazy. That's the closest we've come. She was like super envious of my ability to shit, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
she
If
was
I
super locked up. I gave her a bunch of laxatives and stuff, stuff I learned from wrestling back then.
a week, she went really a week without poop coming out of her butt.
Huh. And dude, she tried a bunch and she couldn't move because she had her hip all locked up right from the surgery. So I kept on having to move her to the bathroom just to find out that there was no dice. Then we move her back.
Hey, did that one she finally took? Did that hurt?
I should ask her. I wish she was still sitting there. I don't remember it being like crazy painful. I just remember her being happy.
Here's what I pick. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but here's what I picture. If you didn't shit for a week when you took a shit, I picture it being like the size of a professional NFL football and dry as sand and dry as sand and dry as sandpaper.
No,
Just
I think
coming
she was
out.
on so many laxatives that it was like disgusting, but not hard and not huge like that.
I a very common occurrence for me, at least a couple times a week. I take a shit and I get up and like a few seconds later I have to shit again. I have to go back in.
How long do you sit on the toilet for?
Quick. I usually don't go until I'm prairie dogging.
I usually sit on the toilet long enough to make sure it's all out.
Oh, interesting. I feel like I have to stand up and like I feel like it's like a Pez container. You got to close it and then open it back up to get the next one. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm done.
There was a point in my life where I felt like I did that when I had to pee. Like I'd be
Yeah.
done, like pooping, peeing, stand up. It's like, oh, I gotta pee again.
Oh no, I haven't never had that. Wow.
Someone's gonna be like, it means your prostate isn't large or something. I'm like, but no, that would happen when I was 20, and it doesn't happen anymore.
When I was a few years ago went to the doctor and they did an MRI or a scan or something to make sure my bladder was draining all the way. It was
Was
part
it?
of like my prostate check. Yeah, but I fucking was like, the fuck are you checking that for?
Because
Of
you're
course,
52, dude.
I'm like, of course my bladder's draining all the way.
You're 52, man.
I was so happy. The doctor looks at me and goes, okay, your bladder's draining all the way. I'm like, okay, cool, thank you.
Did you talk to Caleb about the Shadikin?
No,
And
why?
did you hear what he was talking about when it came to the person who used to live there had a Folgers container, like the coffee, the big one,
Yeah.
filled with lube and catheters because this dude had stage 4 something cancer. It may have been kidney cancer or whatever, and he had to. The only way he could piss was through catheters, so he would catheter himself to piss out of a lubed up tube in a Folgers can, and it was just there. Like
How
Caleb
did
said, it
Caleb
was.
get that? How did Caleb get that information?
I should have asked that part.
Okay, well, ask
But,
him.
but
He'll be on the show again soon.
yeah, he told me about that. He also showed me. Have you ever seen the sauna in the Shadikin?
No.
The dude who lived there built a sauna,
Yeah.
and it was a cookie sheet with rocks on it on top of an industrial heater. It was like a ratchet ass sauna, and there was some weird ass bench behind it built into a closet, and it looked. And I go, did it work? He goes, yeah, it turned on and it heated up pretty quick. And then we never used it again. But a
Fuck that.
cookie sheet with outside rocks, just any old rocks off the street.
Kenneth will have anal cancer probably. This Sleeky, this convo is so hot I'm gonna need a few minutes alone soon.
Is it the Folgers lube and catheter talk?
I think it was just she's turned on by the fact that I can poop twice in a row.
I don't think that's a she.
Oh, Sleeky's not a she?
I mean, you think that's really who that is right there?
No, that's Cardi B or something.
Yeah, I don't. I wonder if they'll confirm whether or not it's a she.
Did you just fart?
No,
I heard something.
my feet just rubbed together. I can't do it again though. But no, it wasn't a fart. I'd tell you if it was.
Kenneth DeLapp, Sevon knows Sleeky personally, Hiller.
Oh, Kenneth was on the show earlier today with Athena.
Kenneth was?
Oh, well, comment section.
I think he won the coffee.
He did. He said that he looked like he was chiseled out of rock or something. Okay, Sleeky's a chick.
Sevon knows who I am. I'll tell you all about her later, off the air.
It's not the person though. It's not the person in the picture.
No, but it might as well be.
Oh, cool.
She got a crazy hindquarters. I think I've talked about it before. I shouldn't talk about it so close to bedtime. Okay, let's go.
I've never heard that like that before.
Dude, it's crazy.
Crazy hindquarters. What are you, 90?
Dude, this chick, you would not believe this chick's body.
The absurd hindquarters she has.
Do you know what a minotaur is?
Yeah, I do. It's an energy drink.
No, fuck. It's an animal that's like it
I'm
has
messing with you. I know it's it's from the movie Roll Bottles. There's an energy drink called Minotaur.
Oh,
but it's
You
named
would
after the animal you're talking about.
yeah.
The
You
mythical one.
just remind me to tell you about her. It's crazy. She got a crazy physique.
She looks like a minotaur.
Yeah, she's like a genetic freak. You just can't. You have to see it. You can't even believe it. Half man, half bull. Yeah, but she's like half woman, half bull.
Is she tall?
No. I mean, maybe taller than me,
Okay.
but it's crazy.
Do I know her?
I don't know if you've seen her. I mean, she's been around forever. Anyone who ever worked at CrossFit or knows her.
It's Nicole Carroll.
No.
I
Nicole
knew it.
Carroll's got a great. Oh, she's 5'6". Nicole Carroll, yeah, so she's taller than me by a foot. Nicole Carroll has a crazy hindquarters too, but just different. This chick you just have to. I'll see if I can show you a picture of her. It's nuts. You have to kind of see her next to other girls too. When you see her next to other girls, that's when you're like, oh wait, something's not. It's nuts. It's really a remarkable body. Oh, we've never formally met, Hiller. Oh. But I know you've been probably in the same places. Haunches. Yeah, haunches. She has no, not
Interesting.
haunches.
Interesting.
Okay, here we go. Enough of that nonsense. Here we go.
24.2 on Saturday. In between my daughters, she ran the mile and then she ran the 800. In between, CrossFit Campbell was gracious enough to host me. I did pretty good. I finished 7 rounds working in the 8th, but on the 3rd round, my calf locked up and I kind of had to fight through that, which sucks because I'm really good at double unders and deadlifts. And so I think I could have done much better. My calf is still tight, and it's still. Yesterday I was sad all day. Saturday I was limping. After that, Sunday I was limping. Today I'm not limping, but it sucks that I want to retest today, but I don't want to push on this calf anymore. Really fun. I enjoyed it, and I do not feel like it was similar or the same to 24.1. Very different expressions of workouts. I'm heading to Nashville for this week, so excited about that announcement.
24.3 at Tia's place.
Yeah, just like 24.2 at Justin's place.
He had a great score.
Who?
Dave.
7+ rounds.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah. He's got double under calves, dude.
Yeah, that's true. He's good at double unders.
He's got like the smallest calves I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, he's the opposite. He got Sleeky got her body and his body.
Would you agree Dave's got some of the smallest calves you've ever seen?
There's no muscles in there at all.
So they can. Yeah, what cramp, Dave? You got nothing in there to cramp up.
There's nothing in there. Yeah.
He's kind of like Slender Man. Do you know who that is?
No, but they took Dave's calf muscles and put it in Sleeky's ass.
Oh, wow.
Very soon we'll announce who's going to announce that one.
Why? Who's Slender Man? Is he a superhero?
I think you should just Google it really quick. It won't take very long.
Slender Man. I type slow. Oh, Jesus. You've watched this movie?
Well, wait a minute. It's a movie. It's kind of a
Yeah.
mythical thing.
Yeah, it looks scary as shit.
Yeah, I'm into that sort of stuff. It's great.
Yeah,
Slender Man is there's. I think it was created on Reddit, if I'm not mistaken, or
he doesn't
something
have
like
a
that.
face, right?
Right.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, they could turn that into a really good movie, but they
You know why
haven't.
you can watch horror movies? Because you got a pit bull, because you got protection.
Yeah.
It's like people who drink Coke need fluoride. You need a pit bull because you watch horror movies.
This dog just sleeps all day, dude. My mental illness animal just chills.
He hates little dogs.
And what's going on with the competition
does.
there. So thanks for tuning in. And as always, if you have any comments,
Let's see what's going on. Oh, look at why the fuck are my comments on the side here like this? Are yours like that?
They're not. Hey, dude, click on that little button. So see on the video how there's the on Dave's weekend review on the bottom right. Click the button to the right of that.
This?
Yeah. Click on that. Scroll down. Oh, they're still over there. Yeah, that's freaking weird. Yeah, that just minimized the whole window. There's got to be an easy way to fix that. Like on the comments button, see the 3 buttons? What do you call it? The hamburger? Click on that.
No, this
See if-
is no this.
Yeah, see if it says something in there about how to like move the
It says
comments.
report,
Oh,
download, give money, clip. What's this one? Save. Yeah, I'm fucked, dude. I'm fucked. I'm part of some beta test program. I got this shitty YouTube.
yeah, I don't have that. I don't like it very much.
Dang, we should do late night shows more often. Patriarchy and locker room talk. I'm so tired. Delusional.
Hey, did you see the new Barbie movie ever?
No.
They talk about the patriarchy in there.
I love the patriarchy. Men in charge.
My men in charge? Men in charge.
Yeah.
I think you might like it. I liked it. I wouldn't bet my life on it though.
I might watch that. What was that movie you told me to watch? The Iron
Claw. That one's good.
Yeah.
Zac Efron's never made a bad movie. He's like the young DiCaprio.
Oh yeah. Pool boy sent me a picture of this chick. Yes, I'd 100% forget Dave even existed if this chick did the announcements.
Oh, you never seen Sydney Sweeney, dude?
No.
Yeah. It's she's crazy. Alexis and I were watching Anyone But You, that movie I told you not to watch.
Yeah.
And we decided she's a terrible actor that's just there for her boobs, and she totally leaned into it with Saturday Night Live. They're all over the place, which kind of makes you like her more, right? She's the opposite of Danny Spiegel.
I refuse to watch a movie just for the premise of someone having giant boobs in it. Is she get naked?
Yeah,
You see the titties?
for a brief second in the shower. Yeah. Hey, they were watching Anyone But You.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, the dude is pretty jacked too. Like, there's a scene where he gets completely naked, and he's covering up his dick and balls with his hand. You know, one of these.
Yeah.
He's like down here, and
Yeah.
he's like flexing, and he's got all the shoulders.
I think it's
veins and
cock
shit.
and balls. It's cock and balls.
I say dick and balls.
Yeah.
I say dick and balls.
All right. Dick, well, you should say dick and testicles.
Ew. That doesn't sound right.
Testicles are gross.
Unless you're eating them.
Yum.
You ever eat
Okay,
a
go on.
testicle?
No.
It tastes like urine.
I don't do peptides, and I've never had a testicle.
Oh, so you have had a testicle.
Tell me.
The dude's just jacked too. The dude's cool to look at too.
Oh.
The best movies are good when the dude and the chick are good to look at.
Do you ever listen to music?
Yeah. Sometimes. Depends.
You know who Cat Stevens is?
I think I know that his most popular song, Something in the Sky. Spirit in the Sky. It's where I'm gonna go when I die.
Look at
When
you.
I die. Isn't that it?
I don't know if that's his song. Is that his song?
When I die and I lay me to rest, gonna
know,
go to the place that's the
Cat's
best.
Cradle or something. Let me see. Cat's Cradle.
That's a freaking thing you do with strings, dude, or a game you play with people.
Cat Stevens. No, I'm getting my wires all confused. Oh, Cat's in the Cradle. You know this song? This is gonna get me in trouble. I know it.
It's just 6 seconds at a time. You're good.
No, you can't even do that. I don't think.
You know this song?
Yeah.
That's okay. And then he walked away, but his smile never did.
This is Cat Stevens?
I don't know if this is Cat Stevens.
I've never heard this song.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna be.
Oh, you totally know this song, dude.
You can't demand me to know it. I don't know it. What is this song?
Oh shit!
How many views does this have? 600?
Is that what it has?
That's terrible. Like,
No,
one knows this song.
42 million. 42 million.
Oh, okay, that's better. Nobody knows.
Like him. And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
I've never heard this crazy ass song.
Oh my god, this is okay here. Yeah, that is Cat Stevens. You don't know that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Why do you ask? What's important about him?
Hold on, I just want to see
Just
if you
type in
know.
Cat Stevens.
Oh, be cool. Father and Son, greatest hits. Oh yeah, you know this song
I like
for
to see
sure.
song
Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
It's hard to get by just upon a smile.
Oh wait, it's playing at 1.25. Sorry. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh, baby, it's a wild
I know this one. Yeah, I know this one. You're nervous? Yeah, I know this one. This is a good song.
All right.
Do you Spotify?
No. I listened to a podcast today on Spotify, which was kind of weird.
Who's
But I don't.
Rogan?
No.
I was about to go open Spotify and then I realized I went off.
You did what?
I can't open Spotify while I'm on this. I realized.
Oh. You know this song?
Is that Simon and Garfunkel?
No.
Overcome the blow, learn to take it well.
Operator by Jim Croce?
No. I thought we were listening to Cat Stevens. I don't know this guy.
Oh my god.
No, I don't know this guy.
We need to hang out and listen to music sometime just for shits and giggles. I'm no music guy, that's for sure. But we should listen to music.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right.
We can listen to Justin Bieber.
I do listen to Justin Bieber. My kids listen to it.
The new stuff isn't good though.
They like this song. Peaches.
I know that song. Why
Yeah.
do they like that song?
They love Peaches. Hey, you didn't like the song he did where he's pretending to be
Wait a minute, which Peaches?
this Peaches right here.
Oh, dude, this is.
In Georgia, oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California.
You don't like this song?
No, it's all right. This isn't the song I thought you were talking about.
Oh.
Hey, what other songs come up when you look up Peaches?
With Bieber or just Peaches?
Just look up Peaches. Peaches song.
Browse Peaches, Jack Black Peaches, President of the United States Peaches, Young Nudie. Look at there's a guy named Young Nudie who has a song that's called Peaches and Eggplants that has 54 million views.
Oh, wow. Pretty good. No, there's a song that goes like, "Moving to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches." And I don't know where the fuck it is. Who sings it?
It's a country song. This video is fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah,
This is just a tour. No wonder this thing has 54 million views. This is just a twerking video.
No, it's a rap song, dude.
Wow, this thing's crazy. This is inappropriate.
I'm watching it. It's like really small. I'm really squinting to see it. There's also another song called Peaches that's really crazy. It's actually in a Jackass movie. I think it's in the second Jackass movie they feature that song.
Who sings it?
I don't know. And I can't open Spotify or I'd tell you.
Peaches.
second.
Fuck the pain away. Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yes. That's it. It starts by this is it. Give it a minute. It's good.
A minute.
No. It's coming up. Maybe skip forward a little bit. Like 20 seconds. Here we go. It's about to hit. Jesus.
I love the title of the song. Fuck the pain away. What a great title.
The band is called
Sucking on my titties
Wow.
See? There you go.
like you wanted me, calling me all the time. That blondie, check out my Christian.
Wow, this is rap music. I didn't expect that.
This is what I thought when you asked if I liked Peaches.
It has 35,000 likes. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
How many views does it have?
2.6 million.
Yeah, this is what I thought you meant.
All right. Tomorrow morning, I'm not doing a show tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's a Sousa show at 11 a.m.
Oh,
All right. I got crazy news. You want to do news with me tomorrow, maybe?
yeah.
All right. When are you doing your next new show?
I could do one tomorrow. I'm trying to put together a no rep video. There's
Oh.
just so much. There's just a lot.
Holy shit. There's that many?
It's
Are you just gonna how many people get ass pounded? Any big names get tossed around? You can toss around
Yeah.
Bellner, toss
yeah,
around
like all
Hopper.
like literally everybody.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, everyone, it hurts way less getting fucked by you if you include a big chunk of people.
It's like so many.
Just
Hey, did
sprinkle
Josh
some ass
Grout
whippets
tell you
all
that?
around. What?
Did Josh Grout tell you that? It hurts way less as a group.
God, please no rep me. I can't wait to get no repped.
Hey, I totally could. Pretty sure I have your video. Actually, I have a bunch of footage of you working out, but I don't actually, believe it or not, you fall into the camp of people because there's two camps. There's the camp where 80% of people fall into it that are all getting no reps, and then you're in the 20% that don't. You've got
I
to
don't do enough reps to get no reps.
Well, you don't go fast enough,
That too.
which really shouldn't be an issue, but it is an issue.
It is. It's fine. I'm not perfect.
I would love to see the comments. I'm sure people are guessing.
Sevon's below parallel is too legit. Yeah, I'm way deep.
Yeah.
I ride that to the balls.
Can't say the same for all the videographers.
You can't? No. I'm a very flexible young man.
And it's
All right.
not Rios, and it's not Sousa. It's not Bella.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. You're talking about Jay Vera.
Yeah.
He's a little stiff. All right, dude. Thank you.
He
Everyone.
was the rare exception that misses both depth and extension of the squat. Somehow he pulled it off.
Wow. Hey, I would never do that because I'm resting at those points, at least at the top for a second. Why wouldn't you open up all the way?
Well, maybe that's why he did it, because he realized it wasn't hard enough going down low enough. So he also didn't stand up to keep time under tension.
Punish himself?
Yeah.
I didn't listen. Sevon didn't upload his for reasons.
No, you just didn't record it.
I didn't record it either, but I got I did upload it. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
If you look at, I did upload it. Which was weird. I'm telling you, I didn't record it. I did upload it though.
Did you see the video I sent you of Avi and Rhett?
Yo, no, I haven't opened that yet. I opened it and then I was like, I need to wait till I stop to watch it. I'm really excited to see it. Thank you for doing that.
I think Avi might think it's cool.
Yeah, he'll think it's super cool.
Rhett might think it's cool too.
I uploaded my video. I'm looking for it. Where would I go? Videos? Oh no, shorts. It's a short. Yeah, it's a short.
Yeah, my 20-minute workout's a short. There's a 1-minute time limit.
It has fucking 3,100 views and 11 comments. What the fuck you mean I didn't? Oh, I didn't. Fuck you mean I didn't?
Yeah,
Upload it.
it's the same thing that Borden Primitive used as an ad.
Yeah. 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 What the fuck?
Yeah, my open workout video.
Yeah. This is. Yeah. Listen. Here. I'm doing it right here. Look at it. This is it. Look at it. I uploaded it. This is what I mean. Like I wasn't gonna upload the fucking whole thing. The fucking like. No.
I said that
Hey, mute that.
place where the
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you won't need to.
best guys in the world are. It's just a.
Someone said to me, they're like, yeah, coming from a guy that did the row in 339. Like, listen, motherfucker, I'm not talking about myself when I talk about transitions. Like the transition, people are fucking stupid, just taking things out of context.
I think the first time I showed that to Caleb, he was laughing at that too. Because it says something about you talk about transitions and you're moving like that.
Yeah, listen,
Yeah, it's all about the
jackass.
transitions, dude.
Listen, my shortcoming is the fact that I just can't work out.
It's all about the transitions.
Yeah, listen, I'm not talking about me, you dipshits.
Hey,
Can you imagine?
That's the
Can you
editor's
imagine?
fault.
Can you imagine if you're watching the fucking NFL and like the guy's like, he doesn't really got a cannon, and you're like, well, the commentator can't throw the ball 80 yards. Yeah, listen, fucktard. Like, it's relative to the subject we're talking about.
Oh my god.
What's the strategy to not do consecutive double unders? How about fuck you?
It's a question, dude.
Yeah, I know. Got triggered. Listen, I couldn't string them together. That's why, because I don't do fucking double unders. Because I wanted to do an extra 400 fucking single unders in the workout.
It was too easy.
Strategy.
That was a unique way of saying the workout's too easy, Dave.
Yeah. Because I'm not a pussy. No, Stevens, because I suck at them. Hey, I did string every once in a while. I would string a few together, and I would whack my toes, and that was the crazy thing because it didn't even hurt because I was so tired.
Did it hurt later?
No, like no, but fuck, I did. I probably did 100 or 200 single unders for every fucking 50 double unders. I feel like it's crazy. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I did 141 double unders at one time. Yeah, I don't feel bad. Trust me, I'm good. I felt great after that. I'm so proud of myself.
4 rounds. That's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
I wonder how many people in here are 52 making comments, right?
Everyone, only old people watch the show. Listen, if you're under 30 and you're watching this show, get a fucking life.
Hey, man.
What?
I am 32. Okay.
How about if they ban TikTok? Okay, I got to go to bed.
That'd be cool.
I
There'd
just
be
wanna
more people watching the show.
I'm philosophically against it, but I'm just so interested to see what would happen. Like if chicks start like just jumping from like, dude, there's like people who if they lose their TikTok account, like they're gonna jump from buildings.
It's like the stock market crashing.
Yes, dude.
It's a Great Depression.
Pedro Murillo, Macido de Souza. Wow, that's a hell of a
Pedro
I'm
Souza.
26, so half your age. I'm 17. I'm
Kenneth
22.
Leb is not 17.
I
Rambler's
know.
23. I believe Rambler's 23.
I do too. What's this? Miss Masters athlete. Holy shit, Gayla, you could be related to Sylvester Stallone. Do you see that? That looks like Sylvester Stallone's sister.
No.
Oh.
But then again, I'm operating on this little tiny screen.
Oh.
How's the phone been? That's okay? Audio?
Yeah, a couple times in the beginning you were stuttering, but that's it. I thought it was your
I think
phone.
it's
but it
because
was just you were
I was still
stuttering.
playing the TV. I think it was stealing Wi-Fi.
Oh, I thought you just were fucking. It was your Asperger's.
There's that.
I can do 10 double unders at a time. Look at just fucking showing off here. Jesus Christ.
And
Oh,
she's
great.
56.
Hey, I did 7 somewhere in my workout. I remember. Well, maybe 6. I will tell you this. If I did a double under and I didn't make it all the way through and I hit, I didn't count it. That's how honest I am.
He's not lying.
Yeah.
He had the cleanest run. You're probably in the top 1% of clean runs on that workout.
Pedro Murillo Macido de Souza. The way you pronounce my name made me question if I should become an adult film star. Yes.
How many people do you think could do that job?
Adult film star?
Mhm.
I don't know. I edited porn for 48 hours. I went to this guy's house on Craigslist. I never told you the story. I went to this guy on Craigslist. I used to get jobs on Craigslist, and this guy's like looking for an editor. So I called him, and he was the porn actor, and he's like, "Hey, I got this box of tapes. Will you edit them for me?" So I go over to this house. It's like a fucking in the scariest part of Oakland. It's a shitty house, and this really fucking skinny black dude comes to the door just in a pair of boxers. No shit. I walk inside by myself and we hang out and he tells me what he wants. And he just straight tells me like, "Hey, I just want you to make take the clips and edit them and then export them, like separate it all out, all the different scenes and just leave them as long clips." So he gives me, and he's like, "And hey, don't lose these, dude. This is the only videos I have, tapes I have." So I take this shoebox full of fucking tapes and I edit them into kind of a story. And I edit into this story with lightning and thunder. And it's like a story. I tell the story with like writing that this chick was kidnapped, but that they found her in another country and she was with this guy. And then I cut the porn in, right? And I show it to him. I show it. And then so like 2 days later or something, I call him and he's like, and I show it to him or something. I can't remember, went over to his house or something. And he's like, this is, I had this big black MacBook laptop. And by the way, it was horrible editing porn.
Because
I just didn't enjoy it. I don't want to get into why. Why do you think?
Because you would smell it.
And no, it's just horny all the time. Like the whole time, I couldn't get settled. I couldn't get settled. Like you're never editing with the hard on. I don't want to be editing with the hard on.
I've never done it, but I think I might be able to swing it. That'd be fine. Okay. I don't know though. I'm probably wrong.
Maybe I should have just wiped some shit under my nose or something, like to just really kill the vibe. Anyway, he fucking hated it. He's like, "Hey, dude." And like I had never even seen it. Like I'd probably seen like 10 minutes of porn. It was about like pre-YouTube. I'd probably seen like 10 minutes of porn in my life. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't even know. He's like, "Hey, dude, people just want to watch a clip and jerk off to it. What have you done here?" And I'm like, "All right, fuck this shit." Now that I think about it,
you turned it into a movie.
Yeah, I turned it into like a little like 10-minute movie, like a girl went missing or something, and then they found her, and then they found her with this dude, and she was getting fucked. Like with like a story. And I put sound effects and thunder and lightning. I remember the thunder and lightning. I was so proud of it.
I wish you still had it.
I might. But anyway, so I gave the box of tapes back to him. He never paid me any money. I was done. That was the end of my porn career.
Did he pay you well?
No, he didn't pay me a fucking dime.
Oh, because he didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't even remember what the deal was. I mean, the guy didn't have fucking more than $100 to his name. I'm telling you, it was a fucked up spot in Oakland, and he was just ghetto as fuck.
How long did it take to edit it?
I don't know. I probably spent like 4 hours one night and 4 hours the next night. Well, not including the 2 hours I spent jacking off to it.
That's how he paid you, actually.
Anyway, all right. Thank you. That's the longest week in review show.
Yeah, that's good. I think.
Right. Good night, everyone.